Actually, first of all, I guess the eagle on 16, that was an awesome shot. And what were you playing? What was the club? What was the approach on that shot? And then just pulling it off.
I don't remember what we had flagged. I pulled my drive. Luckily, it flew the water. And then I was off a little upslope. It was straight downwind. And I told my caddy I don't think we'll ever go for that green, but it's just the scenario is great. I hit 5-iron. I don't think it covered by much. Obviously, I've been trying to hit it at the flag, and then it ended up going a couple feet. So it was nice to, I told my caddy if we could get just 3 good looks coming in and try and get 2 birdies out of it, it'd be a successful day. And thankfully, I hit, some nice shots down the stretch.
You're obviously a winner out here and being more and more in contention all the time. What's your comfort level now at being near the top of the leaderboard than where it was when you kind of first came out here on tour?
I don't know. I don't feel like I've been in contention necessarily. I've always just kind of creeped into those top 10, top 15 finishes, and it's golf, and a lot of guys will come back, and if you just kind of stay patient, and hit some good golf shots, and have a couple putts fall, you'll be surprised where you end up, on the final round. So I've kind of learned that, especially when I won. I didn't start out great, but I just kind of hung around, and fortunately, the cards went my way. But you're never comfortable. It's a stressful environment, and I've been working pretty hard on some mentality. Just a couple switches, just the way I talk to myself in the dialogue. So it's been a nice change. I've been working with a new guy for the last couple of weeks, and starting to like it.
I know the wind was kind of shifting up and down today, gusting it sometimes. Do you consider yourself a player who can kind of excel when the wind is like this?
Yeah, love the wind. I mean, it's fun. I think it just adds an extra level of focus, especially in the intent of the shot. You got to hit it solid, and it's a lot of fun. I love playing in the wind, and I feel like my ball striking's generally really good, but once I play more in the wind, I don't know, it just brings a different kind of focus for me.
Obviously, a couple weeks left until the Masters. What's kind of the prep to kind of just make sure your game is hitting the right stretch kind of when you hit this major point of the season and make sure you can get these invitations?
I can't control anything that, is coming up. I obviously have a goal of playing all 4 majors, and whether that happens this year, whether I play 3, whether I play 1, I'm just going to try and get in contention more and more. And, just kind of grow mentally has been a big thing for me. So that's all I'm kind of looking forward to. And obviously I'd love to play the Masters, but it's not, I'm focused on this week and trying to get this done.
Is you and Joe Highsmith, both lefties, both up there, do you feel like there are certain courses that fit you better as a lefty, or can that be pretty random?
I think it's random. Joe, our game's so different. He hits it high, he hits it long. And so it just kind of depends. I play golf very differently than most players. So, maybe some tee shots fit me better, but all in all, I feel like it evens out over the course of the year.
And when you say you play golf different than most players, what would you say kind of as to why? I guess.
I think I'm not afraid of hitting a lot of club in the winds. I'm not afraid of, hitting big draws, big cuts. I feel like a lot of shots in my bag, and I just think it pays off, especially into the wind, getting to some pins, and understanding how to get the ball close. So I feel like that's a little different than some guys. Some guys are just one shot, and there's plenty of guys out here that are successful doing that. It's just, to me, it's not that simple, I wish.
And I have a couple questions from Elise about Michael Thorbjornsen for PGA Tour. You, from playing with him, kind of junior golf and through the years junior Ryder Cup, what impresses you about his game, and what do you see in his game?
I think he hits it amazing. I think everyone knows that. I think he's not afraid of the moment. I feel like pretty much everyone around my age now is not afraid of coming out here and playing well. He's obviously done that and contended in a couple tour events, but all in all, he's just a good dude. He doesn't try and be someone he's not, and I think as a person he's awesome, fun to be around, and I think he's going to be very successful out here.
He's got a good track toward either getting a tour card this summer or pretty soon. What do you think? How do you think his game and his approach will translate to the PGA Tour when he gets out here?
I think he'll do great. You know, I think when he does get his tour card, he gets to play golf courses that are a little softer. He's played a bunch of, I think, like 3 or 4 U.S. Opens, so he knows how hard it can be out here. But I think just being able to kind of ease into some of the tournaments in that summertime is going to be great for him, and he'll still get so much golf and learn and travel, and you know, it's so different. And I think, you know, Nick has said that before. It's just a lot different, not knowing where you're going, not knowing many guys out here. So I think he'll do great. So.
Do you have a favorite memory of him from the Junior Ryder Cup?
Man, I don't remember it too much. I have this video on my phone where, you know, him and I were playing together, alternate shot, and I remember chipping in against the Højgaard brothers, and he was kind of just raised his arm, and you know, I went in. So it was pretty cool just having that memory with him.
That's the photo that she sent. Do you remember that one?
Oh yeah, I do.
Where would that be?
That was in Paris, yeah, Junior Ryder Cup, and that was kind of when we clinched it. So it was fun hanging out with those kids, and it was just that whole week about, you know, being on the bus with everyone, singing songs, and getting to know everyone. Being at Disney was pretty cool.
Awesome. Sweet. Thanks, Akshay.
Good. Thanks.
Appreciate it. And then who are